So friends, I wanted to share with you some insight into this negative thinking default we all seem to experience and how we can work around this debilitating practice. First of all, the root of all negative thinking and pessimism has an evolutionary argument. So let's take our ancestors, scrabbling about many millions of years ago looking for food in order to survive. The most successful hominids have developed an acute sense of awareness and with that caution when avoiding major predators. So in short, it really pays off to be a pessimist whenever your life is concerned. I mean, let's contemplate this following thought experiment. I mean, there's probably not a saber-toothed tiger behind those trees, and there probably is. So we can see how those following thoughts are going to greatly influence the success of our ancestors. So I guess luckily and unluckily enough for us, we have all inherited the minds of creatures who always anticipated the worst case scenarios. But now instead of saber-toothed tigers playing out in our heads, we have these more first world, comparatively irrational scenarios being played out in our heads. What happens if I can never pass my exams? What if I interview for that job poorly? What if I never get 50 likes on my Instagram photos? I mean, come on. Most, if not all of us, enjoy the luxury of not being mauled by a bear, but still the mind continues to conjure up the worst possibilities of the futures. As soon as we wake, our minds begin to churn out the potential events for the day, prioritizing the unsavory and dwelling on the disconcerting. My intention here is to create a logical dialogue which will help us and our rational minds better understand why these thoughts are a normal process, but they're primarily predicated on the success of our ancestors. And it is my hope that this information will bring us some respite, some resolve whenever our reptilian brains start to get the better of us. And if it does, recognize and accept this truth and reality. Most, if not all of our basic needs are already met: food, water, clothing, warmth, and a roof above our heads. We need not dwell on these first world problems, for we are fortunate enough to know that with absolute certainty, we will wake up tomorrow morning. And hopefully it will give you some disquiet that others are not guaranteed this luxury. So, when in doubt, when you are stuck in traffic and your mind begins to move in the typical direction of escalating anxious panic. What if I don't get to work on time? What will my colleagues think of me? What if my boss pulls me aside for a chat? Practice this one thing. Breathe. Breathe. You are still alive. And if that is something you resonate with and you can take something valuable away from that, please join the dialogue below. I'd like to hear from you. Like the video and subscribe for your holistic health. And I will catch you next time.